The year is 1975. A young boy walks into a local store, clutching a shiny coin. The storekeeper knows what he's here for, a candy bar. The price? Just 20 cents. Fast forward to today, and that candy bar might cost you over $1. But why? Enter the expansive realm of inflation, a phenomenon as intriguing as it is impactful. Before diving deep, imagine the global economy as a vast desert. The sands represent various economic elements, ever-shifting and interdependent. When the winds of inflation blow, dunes move, and the landscape alters. Every grain has its story, and every movement affects the entirety. Inflation isn't just an economist buzzword. It's the subtle but constant tide that transforms the financial shoreline over time. Remember that candy bar from 1975? Its price hike isn't merely about greedy corporations or evolving tastes. Instead, it paints a larger picture of how economies morph, how buying power ebbs and flows, and how what was once a luxury can become either a norm or a forgotten extravagance. But what causes these tides? Let's journey to 3 different corners of our world to uncover real-world triggers of inflation. The blossoming demand in Brazil. In the heart of São Paulo, Brazil's largest city, there's a burgeoning middle class. With more disposable income, they yearn for better smartphones, cars, and homes. This amplified demand, without a corresponding surge in supply, drives prices upwards. They're willing to pay more, and businesses know it. It's a textbook example of demand-pull inflation. Oil fields of the Middle East. Picture vast, sun-baked stretches punctuated by towering oil rigs. The oil from these fields powers nations. But what happens if political unrest or natural disasters disrupt this supply? The cost of oil skyrockets. And since oil fuels transportation and manufacturing, a spike in its price causes a ripple effect. The goods we buy become more expensive to produce and transport, leading to cost-push inflation. Tech valleys in Asia. Now, venture to the humming factories crafting our next-gen tech. Suppose raw material costs increase or wages rise, pushing production costs higher. The repercussions? Companies might produce fewer gadgets or increase their prices. Here, we witness built-in inflation, a self-perpetuating cycle where rising prices lead to increased production costs, and vice versa. Decoding the enigma. Understanding inflation's language. Navigating the labyrinthine world of inflation demands we acquaint ourselves with its nuanced lexicon. Tools like the Consumer Price Index, CPI, and the Producer Price Index, PPI, aren't just acronyms, there are Rosetta Stones. The CPI, for instance, offers snapshots of the changing prices of everyday goods. Imagine a basket filled with items: bread, milk, cars, movie tickets. How much did it cost last year? And the year before? Tracing these fluctuations offers insights into the changing power of $1 in your pocket. On the other hand, the PPI provides glimpses into the business world. By tracking changes in the selling prices of domestic producers, it gives us an early warning system for inflationary pressures to come. And then there's core inflation. Picture an economist's microscope zooming in on the economic DNA, bypassing volatile elements like food and energy. This focused view helps policymakers and investors understand long-term trends, guiding pivotal decisions. From past tales to future forecasts, history, they say, is a great teacher. The hyperinflation of post-WBO Germany, where people carted wheelbarrows of money for a loaf of bread, offers grim lessons on unchecked inflation. Meanwhile, Japan's decades of stagnation in the late 20th century underscores the perils of deflation, the mysterious opposite twin of inflation. By understanding these tales and equipping ourselves with the tools to interpret the present, we not only make sense of our financial world, but also shape its future. In the ever-evolving narrative of global finance, knowledge isn't just the key, it's the entire treasure map. Our odyssey into inflation is just the beginning. If this expedition has ignited your curiosity, imagine the myriad other tales waiting to be unveiled. So if this exploration has illuminated a corner of your financial universe, do share the beacon. Join us for more explorations, more tales, and more insights into the intricate dance of dollars and cents. The world of finance, with its stories of rises, falls, and revolutions, awaits you.